The Amazing Spiderman, issue 76. The Lizard Lives. The Amazing Spiderman. The Lizard Lives. Nothing can stop the lizard. I must be free. Free to run and climb and leap. Free to vent my burning rage against the human race, especially against the one I despise the most, the one I must destroy, the one called Spider-Man. My reptilian strength is far, far greater than his, and my powers far deadlier. He escaped me in the past because luck was on his side, but now I'm wiser, more filled with hate. Now I, the lizard, will make my own kind of luck. Two faces seem to haunt me, two memories that try to hold me back, but they grow dimmer with every passing second, and now they have vanished completely. Now the lizard can do what must be done. I have only one purpose, only one plan, only one desire that will never die. I must crush Spider-Man. How well I remember the last time we fought. I was the power, and I was the spur while he was the victim. I had the strength, the pounding power, the savage will to win. But then, just at the last minute, just as I had him, he tricked me. He lured me into a refrigerator car where the icy cold temperature made me weak and sapped my superior strength, the strength which had almost beaten him. And he'll never trick me again. The next time we meet, I'll be ready for anything, for only his death will make the battle end. Well, on that cheery note, we'll have to change our scene as we quickly zero in on the lizard's victim to be. A lousy 20 cents? I could have got that from anybody. Sorry, sport. It'll have to do till us superheroes get unionized. Anyway, you'll have a groove telling everyone how cheap Spidey is. Don't worry, Mom. We'll be okay now. It's not us I'm worried about, Billy. It's your father. You and the boy should be safe here now, Mrs. Connors. To think we have to hide from this way, from Billy's own father. There isn't a chance of the lizard knowing where you are or being able to find you now. It's not Dad's fault, Mom. He can't help being the lizard. After the change, he doesn't know what he's doing. But we love him. We just can't desert him. Perhaps we should have returned to Florida. I promise you, Mrs. Connors, I'll do everything I can for him. But even if you find him, he'll no longer know you're his friend. He'll only remember your last battle. He'll be craving revenge. That cheery little thought did occur to me. So long as he lives, he'll never give up. But he's all we have. If anything should happen to him, I'll never forget the debt that I owe him. So I'll make you this promise. No matter what happens, no harm will come to him. Oh, if only I could believe that. I ought to change my name to Stan Laurel. This is another fine mess I got myself into. The lizard's as powerful, as deadly as anyone I've ever fought, and I've got to take him without letting him get hurt. That's like making an omelet without breaking an egg. But I owe it to Doc Connors and his family to keep my word no matter what. Well, I'd better get home and tie up some loose ends before starting the toughest fight of my life. Thus, minutes later, can't take the lizard till I see Gwendy again, just in case. It may be the last time. Ah, cut it out, Parker. Try to look on the bright side, if you can find it. But first, I'll put through a call to Aunt May. Haven't had a chance to see how she's feeling lately. And even in Florida, a person can get lonely. Peter, dear, are you all right? Why haven't you called? I know you're been busy, but I do worry so, especially while you're alone with no one to look after you. Be sure to get enough sleep, dear, and take your vitamin pills. You know how easily you catch a cold. Look, you just soak up that sun and don't worry about a thing. I've got lots of people to look after me. Yeah, like the lizard. In fact, here comes one of them now. It's my gloomy, roomy Harry Osborn. Gotta hang up now, girlfriend. The phone company is rich enough. Hi, Hare. Still sporting your new Fu Manchu, huh? You know it, son. It may not turn you on, but it drives Mary Jane mad. Well, excuse me, old buddy. Gotta run. You're gonna give me a complex. I'll start thinking I've got bad breath. Harry's right. I've sure been a crummy friend to him. Always running out when he wants to shoot the breeze. If only things would quiet down so I could pick up the strands of my normal life. Or is that too much for me to hope for? Racked by doubts, plagued by a thousand anxieties, the troubled youth finally reaches the Stacy home to face the girl he loves. I don't know what's changed you these past weeks, Peter, unless you've simply found somebody new and can't bring yourself to tell me. Gwen, you know that isn't so. Do I, Mr. Parker? Just how do I know? Your many unexplained absences have given me time to think, to realize how blind I've been. You're wrong, Gwen, I swear it. All the sudden disappearances, the broken dates, and I never once suspected that there might be another girl. There'll never be anyone else for me but you. Well, then, what is your secret, Peter? What is the thing you won't speak of that keeps us apart? I want to tell you, Gwen. I want to more than anything else in this whole crazy world. But this isn't the time or the place. There's something I must do, honey, something important. If it works out, things will be different, and maybe then I'll be waiting, Peter, even if it takes a lifetime. Meanwhile, in the very next room, I agree with you, Robbie. Spider-Man is no more a menace to society than we are. But why does he keep his identity secret? If the public knew who he is, if he'd come out into the open, they'd be less suspicious. They might even start to trust him. If only we knew what motivates him, or perhaps what he's got to hide. Well, one of these days. Oh, you've got company. Parker, good to see you, son. We've wondered where you'd been. Say, you might be just the one we need to help us. Help you, Captain Stacy? You've probably taken more news photogs of Spider-Man than anyone else. Yes, I guess I have. Surely there must have been something you noticed about the man. Why, no, sir, I can't think of any. Some peculiarity in his walk, perhaps, in his speech, or in some mannerism. Dad, Peter came to see me. At least, I hope so. I guess Gwen is right, Robbie. We shouldn't intrude on the youngster's date. But the next time you've a free minute, Pete, drop by and see me. I've become fascinated by the mystery of Spider Man's identity. Yeah, yes, I will, sir. First chance I get. I'm kind of fascinated by the subject, too. But now, since even a wall crawler and his girl deserve some privacy, we'll leap ahead to the next morning where we find that news bulletin. It's what I was waiting for. Okay, Lizard, this is it. Scaly skinned madman throws city's east side into early morning panic. Police caution residents to stay indoors. Knowing the Lizard, he's probably gone on a rampage just to bring me to him, and he won't have long to wait. He tossed my whole car out of his way like it was a toy. He ain't even human. He's like a two-legged lizard. One thing about old Liz, when he goes into action, he's not hard to find. He'll leave a trail that no one could miss. Hey, average citizens, how long ago did the lizard pass by? Just answer the question, kiddies. I won't bite. First the lizard, and now Spider-Man. It looks like the weirdos are taking over. Well, they were a great help. I sure am popular in this town. If I ran for mayor, even Mao Tung would beat me. But Spidey's little reverie is suddenly cut short as something sliced my webbing. How easy it was, just one simple slash. Now fall, Spider Man, fall to your death at the hands of the lizard. He's as fearsome as I remember him, It's hard to believe he's actually Dr. Connors. So you saved yourself with your webbing, did you? We'll see how much good it does you. I'll save you the trouble of climbing up to meet me. Now what's he up to? Whew, should have remembered the power of his tail. And to think I had a promise not to hurt him. I'll be lucky to come out of this in one piece. Okay, Liz, now let's play it my way. He's as fast as I am and easily as strong. But if I can get the advantage of surprise. Now, thanks, buddy. I hoped you'd leap like that. Saves me the trouble of lifting you. That ought to quiet him long enough for me to think of something. Haven't you realized yet my skin is like armor? It's as bad as I feared. I gave it all I had, and he's not even bruised. Now you'll see why no one can stand up to the lizard. Must you demonstrate everything you say? A simple word picture would do me just fine. Words aren't enough to satisfy the hatred for you that never gives me peace. If it's peace you want, just say so. I'm the only web spinning dove in captivity. Why do I bother talking to him? I've got to remember he's not a normal enemy who might be swayed by threats or logic or even fear. While he's the lizard, he lives for only one thing to destroy his enemy Spider-Man and then to attack every human he sees. Ugh, hurling me over your head played right into my hands, or should I say, my tail. And now, at last, the moment I've been waiting for, the moment when I have you, limp and helpless, completely at my mercy. Except, as you can see, the lizard has no mercy. The way he's swinging me around, he wants to dash me to the pavement. Spider-Man, farewell. You were just a feeble interruption. Now, with you gone, I continue my true life's work. I can claim Earth's surface for the reptile world. And so, I win. Spider-Man is destroyed at last. Have to turn in midair and lash out at the sound of his voice. Everything depends on one quick movement. He's spinning around, snapping his web. He caught me before I could move. He's clutching at my web with fingers like steel files. If he snaps the strands before I reach him, I'm too late. He did it. He's got it in his hands, whirling me around. All because I tried not to harm him. I kept the promise I made, but this time, Spider Man, there'll be no second chance. That's it. Come towards me, closer, a little closer. Have to fight for time, to catch my breath, get my strength back. Haven't got scaly skin like the lizard. Hitting the smokestack the way I did almost finished me. If that was the best you could do to stop me, then the battle is as good as over now. And just to make sure that you're not playing possum. Still alive, are you? You're stronger than I thought you were. Not that it will do you any good, but there's little satisfaction in finishing off a barely conscious Spider-Man. I'll wait until you're on your feet again. Meantime, I'll find some nearby place to plunder, as only the lizard can. No, what chance would anyone have against you? Less chance than you, and you have none. I was a fool to worry about hurting him before. I had forgotten how strong his armor-plated skin makes him. Now I have to perform the greatest act of my life. I have to make him think he's beaten me, and then a final swat of my tail is all I'll need. And so ends the career of the beaten Spider-Man. That's it, drop me. I've got it all planned. Look, up there, it's the lizard. He's got Spider-Man. He's about to drop him. But at that moment, an unpredictable fate takes the hand in the presence of the flaming, flying, fantastic Human Torch. If I see what I think I see down there, there's a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in some real big trouble. It worked. He dropped me. Now I'll spin around again and web onto a nearby window, and I'll swing in and wait for him to come to me. And by the time he reaches me, I'll be ready for. Whoa! I'm just in time. I'll douse the flames in my arms so as not to burn you. Let go of me, Matchhead. You'll spoil everything. Since when is saving someone's life, even yours, a case of spoiling everything? Uh-oh. Answer me later. I've got work to do. The torch brought me to the one place I wanted to get away from, the rooftop where the lizard is. Unlike me, that flaming kibitzer will use all his power to destroy him, and I'm still too weak to stop the torch or save the lizard. Next, friend or foe?